Students, as I have told you earlier that we will describe a very fundamental type of chemical bonding, and that is ionic bonding. Today I am here to represent you ionic bonding with a very easy concept. I have uploaded two videos to make your concept clear about the formation of cation and anion. Now you are able to understand ionic bonding in very easy way. As you can see on the board that I have drawn two structures. One is of sodium having 11 atomic number and one is of chlorine having 17 atomic number. As you can see that in the outermost shell there is one electron in sodium, and in the outermost shell of chlorine there are 7 electrons. So it is very obvious and clear that sodium being metal will lose its electron to chlorine and become stable. As you can see here that sodium is having 8 electrons in its outermost shell, so now it becomes stable according to the octet rule. Similarly, after receiving 1 electron from the sodium, chlorine also becomes stable and it will also attain the stability after having 8 electrons in the outermost shell. Sodium being metal transferred its 1 electron to the chlorine, so it becomes positive 1, and chlorine being non-metal received that electron from the sodium and get negative 1 charge. In this way, when sodium and chlorine combine together, they create a very special type of bonding, and that type of bonding is known as ionic bonding. Now students, you are able to create a definition of ionic bonding. Let's explain definition of ionic bonding. Okay, now you can create definition of ionic bonding. Ionic bonding is a type of chemical bonding formed by transfer of electrons between metal and non-metal. As you can see on the board, sodium is metal and chlorine is non-metal. Students, it is very clear from the diagram that you can see on the board that ionic bonding involves step number 1, transfer of electrons, then formation of ions. Sodium is cation and chlorine is anion. And very important, it creates attraction between opposite charges. Sodium having positive 1 charge, chlorine having negative 1 charge. So positive and negative charges always attract each other, and a force of attraction created between these ions. This type of force is known as electrostatic force of attraction. After understanding all these points, it is very easy for you to describe other examples of ionic bonding that is also written on the board. Sodium fluoride, magnesium oxide, calcium chloride, calcium oxide. One thing is common in all these examples, that sodium is metal, fluorine is non-metal, magnesium is metal, oxygen is non-metal, calcium is metal, chlorine is non-metal, again calcium is metal and oxygen is non-metal. So you can understand that ionic bond forms between metal and non-metal. I hope students, after watching this video, you are able to understand the concept of ionic bonding. If you found this lecture helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share and press the bell icon. Thank you so much. Until next video, Allah Hafiz.